What's up, y'all? It's Nifty Q. That's Gifted. We're here with another rehash. It is Thursday, October 19th, a little thirst trap Thursday. Happy Halloween to everybody out there in the metaverse, wherever you may be watching. Gifted, let's get it, bro.
Let's heckin' get it. We got the top 10 stories in Web3 from the last 24 hours in just 10 minutes. Q, what's up first today, my guy?
The Reddit saga continues here. This time in a very negative way. It looks like we might have had Reddit mods for the subreddit cryptocurrency selling their moon tokens before the general public knew that Reddit was going to go ahead and sunset those community points. There's a lot to this, but some people were asking, hey, what's going to happen with Reddit collectible avatars? It looks like there is some other updates on the collectible avatars front. It looks like they've listened to the community on some of these pricing and supply points for some of the collections that exist. So we're fine on that front. But yeah, not liking the fact that we have some potential insider trading going on at Reddit.
Why you to Reddit? This is the last thing that we needed. It's literally the only beacon of hope that we have right now. And now we have insider trading, another scam headline that's going to come out. You hate to see it, Q. It's honestly upsetting. And I got to keep it moving. Otherwise, I'll fixate. On a more positive note, SugarTown from Zynga has been revealing today. You can see a little glimpse there. Got a little video, nice little teaser trailer with some animation. But yeah, these are holding actually pretty strong. We did see a little dip over the last couple of weeks, as you would assume to see around a reveal, but they're holding pretty strong, just below 0.2 ETH, around like 0.18 right now, Q.
Yeah, they got up to like 0.24 or 0.25. Usually we see a post-reveal dip. These aren't really having them. So I think we've been extremely positive around Zynga ever since we didn't buy them. So again, really cool on this reveal. I think the characters look pretty cool. They look pretty unique as well. So yeah, some big news there. Shout out to SugarTown for a successful reveal. All right, all of our favorite senator here, Elizabeth Warren, saying, hey, did you know that crypto is used for terrorism? Her and 102 other lawmakers actually sent a message here to the Treasury Department asking, hey, what are we doing to monitor the fact that some of these cryptocurrency exchanges or funds may be fueling Hamas? You can see here, given the clear and present danger posed by the financing of these and other militant organizations, we asked the administration to provide additional details on its plan to prevent the use of crypto for the financing of terrorism. Man, just my favorite thing to wake up to in the morning is more crypto funds terrorism FUD.
Oh, and I mean, it fits perfectly into everything she's trying to do, build an army against it. But look, any type of currency can be a problem. And so I'm all for trying to find ways to combat terrorism. It just feels like crypto is an easy scapegoat for Elizabeth Warren right now to be trying to grandstand on. But whatever, we'll keep following that as it rolls out. We got a next story here, though. ComplexCon and Doodles doing something here. ComplexCon happening November in Long Beach, and Doodles saying they're going to be there with bells on doing one of their awesome immersive pop-up experiences. This will be apparently the last time, Q. This is your last chance to get the Doodles Crocs Classic Clog. Also some new Happen Mellow merch, studio kiosks, and more. But looks pretty cool. ComplexCon is a good time here in LA. Are you going to be there, Q? Are you going to fly out here for that?
I already booked my Spirit Airlines because that's what we take in the bear market. I'm on my way there. Also, big shout out to the Doodles second year anniversary here. We didn't really get to have a birthday party for them specifically.
Oh, I celebrated.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Big time? All right. Yeah. All right. We do have the flooring protocol adding BAYC for everyone. You can see here, they do have now multiple collections, including Pudgy Penguins, Azuki, and Utes. And you might say, why do we need another DeFi protocol? Why do we need another fractionalization piece? It's just another tool for people that are interested in kind of owning and maybe doing a little bit of leverage, maybe doing a little bit of shorting. But you do see the net inflow here over the last 24 hours is 9,000 ETH plus on just the Bored Ape Yacht Club collection. The Bored Ape Yacht Club floor price actually went up about 5-6%. I don't know if it's directly related to flooring, but yeah, we're seeing some other finance tools roll out.
It's interesting, and it's hard to say if this is definitely like a product market fit, given that the history of fractionalizing NFTs and PFPs hasn't actually been successful at all. But you see that volume, like how legit is that volume? Will it last? Is it just farmers chasing farming points and liquidity, or is there really a valuable new product here? We don't know yet, but it does seem like a ton. That's almost 15 million dirty fiat dollars just in the last couple of hours since they opened that up on just one collection over there. So you got to say something's happening over there, and hopefully the incentives aren't as bad as blurs and create a negative feedback loop. But we'll keep following Flooring App and on to the next one. Cool Cats. We don't have enough time to dig into this. Jeez. Really, this is cool, man. Cool Cats actually doing something really cool here with the avatar system that they launched. There's a whole thread. Again, all of this is, as always, in the description on this video and on our X profile. We recommend you looking into this because these are like an ERC 1159 55. Sorry about that. Some kind of new contract that allows a lot of different utility with these new front-facing avatars. What are they calling these, Q?
They're calling these explorers. We need to do obviously a deeper dive. This is very, very, I don't want to use the word complex because that has a negative sentiment, but this is really well thought out from the Cool Cats. This is absolutely a really cool product from them.
Yeah, and we'll dig in more on our other shows.
Yeah, soulbound NFTs as well. I'm a big fan of that. You see these with the Oni Force frames where you're introducing some cool utility for holders, but also not diluting supply with something that has a floor price. Correct. So that's super interesting, man. I love that story.
Shout out Cool Cats, man.
Absolutely. All right, I have SocialFi by my friend Tech Keys. No, I'm just kidding, kind of. All right, we did have a big story drop over the weekend here for Stars Arena. This is one of the major competitors to Friend Tech. Again, it was very contentious, this restart, right? They got hacked on Friday. That felt like already a million years ago, and they restarted trading as well on Tuesday earlier this week. So we were wondering, hey, what's going to happen? Well, Friend Tech basically, Stars Arena basically was very, very buggy for the reasons of not having synced up nodes with the actual on-chain data here. So super buggy app. People couldn't even see what other people were trading. We had big accounts here leave Friend Tech as well, Von Battis and the Bogfather. Interestingly enough, these guys are ones that have huge Friend Tech accounts. So this story just gets wilder and wilder, but I think what we're seeing here is more money leaving Stars Arena. They're in trouble.
They rushed the relaunch, man. They didn't have their data fully synced. The new contract, you got to do a bunch of stuff on the back end to make that happen, and they kind of rushed it. It's really unfortunate. Hopefully they can battle through. Speaking of battling through, Oni Force continues to fight onward and rise, as we like to say in the community. Big announcement here, a new Oni Kai, Tom Bilyeu, who's been in the news for other reasons. Recently, you can see the reveal of his awesome one-of-one custom PFP here with a nice nod to the metaverse or VR and gaming, which is definitely something that they were talking about in the announcement space that they just had. So look, I've got a lot of question marks around some of Tom's swings in the space so far, but he obviously has a lot of resources and cool opportunities, things that he can bring, a good network. So hopefully he's going to do some really cool things here for Oni Force and the community, the whole Web3 space here.
Yeah, as much of a shit show that Tom Bilyeu was with the SEC and all this stuff, he does have a large reach. It'll introduce Oni Force to a wider audience potentially. So yeah, big shout out.
And he's been building a network in anime specifically. So hopefully he can use that to do some really awesome stuff here.
All right, we have the Open Metaverse Alliance here that was created, I believe, a couple years ago. Don't quote me on that one, but we have Magic Eden, Yuga Labs, Animoca Brands all coming together to say, hey, we need to figure out a way that we can get royalties added back into the equation of NFTs. Most of us have kind of obviously said NFTs, royalties, these things don't apparently mix. It was a foundational piece to why I think this space is as successful as it is. But to see this amount of folks come together, you can see Bobby Young as well. Robbie Young, creator royalties are not just integral to the fairness principle or respecting the authorship of creators. They're also key to interoperability. Why would I want to share my content with other people unless I have the ability to benefit from royalty payments in the future? Otherwise, I should just go back to Web 2.
Dude, we need it so badly. I'm so excited that some people are starting to come together and we're getting some momentum on, royalties there. That's exciting. Shout out to that DAO. And you know what else we need? We need an airdrop. We need a base token. Woo! Let's hope. Let's all hope for an early Christmas here. It does seem like the conversation here is heating up. A lot of people starting to put together different pieces. And look, it's not guaranteed, not financial advice, but a lot of their moves overseas recently, specifically to places like the UK and Ireland, a lot of people are starting to think that it's kind of inevitable. There you go. That's the word.
Yeah, 100%. I think if I was a betting man, I'd say Base is going to do a token in the future. I think it's just separating Coinbase from that entity, a la ApeCoin DAO and Yuga Labs, right? I think this is eventually going to be coming, which is good news for people that have used Base. If you bought parallel packs, if you use Friend Tech, you could potentially be farming Base tokens right now. So maybe we get an airdrop.
Let's go, man. And that's it. That is the rehash. Hope you enjoyed it. We got one more tomorrow.
Yo, awesome week, by the way. We had Roger Dickerman. We had a bunch of awesome co-hosts and guests on our X Spaces. We had Quantum Variant, one of our community members, hop on NFT Live. So it's been an awesome week. Excited for tomorrow's rehash as well, bro. Good to see you, man.
Heck yeah. And you know what? One last thing. Jimena has a project on the front page of OpenSea. So shout out Jimena Buenavida, our vibe,
he keeps
our
winning.
tribe.